Hey guys, are you a podcaster? Are you frustrated with using Skype and getting poor recordings, using Pamela for Skype? And are you looking for a better way to record multiple channels without having to go through, you know, setting up things like all this free software that you can use to capture audio? Then this was for you. I was recently in an event in Manly, Superfast Business Live, and which was a great event. But I also met a lot of very, very switched on people, and I've set up some podcast interviews. And as a result of that directly, I've recently recorded an interview with this new recording software called Zencastr. And I want to just flip over the screen to show you more about this, because I think it will really help you if you're a podcaster who's frustrated with audio quality and you're looking for something easier to use. So if you go to Zencastr, it's interesting spelling. It's Zencastr.com. If you click on that, what will happen is you'll go to this particular page. I'm actually logged in at the moment. I'll log out. There's no installation required. This is all cloud-based, and you can record your WAV files, voice over internet protocol. So you don't need to use Skype or Google Hangouts. You essentially can do your podcast directly through Zencastr. So there's no loss of audio quality, which is obviously quite important. Now, I'm using a Rode Podcaster mic, and that's fortunate because oftentimes, there are some of those dropouts with Skype and the likes, and Google Hangouts has a delay. But I've noticed that if you have a strong internet connection, you don't seem to get these issues with Zencastr. Now, if you're not familiar with the Zencastr experience, let me just step you through it. What you'll see here, if you go to start recording today, you'll see network, professional, and hobbyist. I use the free version. If you sign up now, you'll see that you get a upgrade to the professional, so you can check that out for 14 days, which is pretty cool. And it says here up to 2 guests and recording 8 hours per month in high quality MP3. So this is pretty awesome because I don't often do podcasts with more than 2 people, and I keep it to a manageable amount per month. It may be that I upgrade to the professional because I've quickly fallen in love with the quality of the recording. So let me just log in and show you behind the scenes as to what's going on here and how to use it. All right, so this is the interface. Now, to create a new call, or first of all, what you'll see when you initially log in is you'll get a pop-up window that says it wants to connect an API from Dropbox, which is essentially like a digital key of sorts, so that it can talk and transfer files from Zencastr, which is your recording, to your Dropbox. So if you don't have a Dropbox account, go ahead and create a free Dropbox account. You'll see down here, you can see that this is how much I have in terms of space, what's used, what's free. So it looks like I'm going to have to empty the Dropbox with some data soon. It doesn't take long to add up. But you can get a 14-day trial or upgrade straight away if you're that way inclined. But to create a new episode, it's as simple as click the button, test, walk through. Okay, click OK. And from there, what you'll find is there's an interface where you can add, by clicking this button, intro and outro audio. And what that does, it takes you to your local C drive, and you can muck around with that if you so wish. You can put timeline footnotes, which is a really good option if you have particular parts of the podcast you want to highlight for people. You might have something important that they've said, you want to capture it and make it easier for people to find. That's the way you do it. The start record button here is pretty self-explanatory. And an important one here is to set up your audio setup. I use a Rode Podcaster. The audio output's default. so that's fine. I use headsets, and it does recommend that you use headsets to get rid of any echo and noise issues. It also has echo cancellation on by default, which is useful. So once you've set that up, you go save settings, and what you'll find is that if you, what you'll find is, what you'll find here is that you can send a request, an invite, and you just punch somebody's email address into it. It sends them an email, and they don't have to actually have a Zencastr account. It'll just open another window of the Zencastr interface similar to this, and they can go ahead, and you can see the levels here are recording. They can either put their hand up or mute whilst the other person's talking. So I'm really excited about this software. There's so much more you can do with it. You can do post-production. You can download it from your Dropbox and import it into your Camtasia or whatever else you might be using, Mac software, to do your podcast editing. Or you can do most of it within Zencastr. So if you like these reviews, please let me know by leaving a comment below. And definitely, if you enjoy them, go ahead and click the subscribe button on this page and join us on the channel. And if you have a particular piece of software that you would like us to review, let us know in the comments below, and I will talk with you again soon.